Hello lovelies, welcome to Narc Free Formula. My name's Freedom, thank you for joining me. Today's episode is in response to a video that I saw just recently. The video was titled, "This Will Hurt the Narcissist for the Rest of Their Days." Now, my video is called, "Will This Hurt the Narcissist for the Rest of Their Days?" Before I start, darlings, can I just quickly remind you, if you like the video, please do remember to like it, hit the bell notification and subscribe to the channel. And also share the videos on other social media platforms would be awesome. All right, lovelies. So, first of all, what I wanted to talk about is this. Narcissists have an impaired or undeveloped sense of self at the best of times. They also suffer from this kind of binary thinking where, it's black or white. So you're either for them or you're against them. They either love you or they hate you. You're either helping them achieve their goals or you're public enemy number one. This is the way they view reality. So when we're talking about, will this hurt them for the rest of their days, that's assuming that narcissists experience the world in the same way that we do, which is incorrect. All right, so there's a couple of things I want to mention. First of all, they don't even think about us unless we pop up on their Narc Sphere. So if we run into them down at the supermarket, if we go to their house, if we go run into them at their supermarket, their church, their nightclub, their local bar, their sporting centre, or local gym, they are the Narc Spheres in a narcissist's mind. So, or their Facebook. So if you pop up on those spheres, that's the only time they're really thinking about you. Because if you've escaped them or they've discarded you, either way, you will have created a narcissistic injury, especially if you escaped them. So to self-soothe, what they will then do is, instead of just dealing with the loss of something that had value and meaning to them, what they do, because this is the way they think, they essentially devalue you. So they say, well, I don't care about that stupid bitch. I don't give a shit about her. I don't care about what she's doing, what she's thinking, or who she's talking to. I don't care. She's nothing but a blah, 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 blah. And that's what they do. They, like I said, it's binary thinking, because you no longer are making them look good, making them feel good, right? So now you have no value. So they're not sitting around thinking, oh, I wish she'd come back. Okay? They're just not. But when their new supply isn't acting right, that is the only time they may consider re-idealizing you, putting you back on the shelf. So just think about this. So I've got some notes here, so if I'm looking down. All right, so whether nurture or nature, narcs often display this narc vulnerability or fragility. So what I mean by that is they display and suffer from emptiness, a profound sense of alienation, and a lack of meaning in life. And they use people. They use people to relieve all of those feelings. And so when you aren't helping relieve them of those feelings, you are probably making them feel even more alienated, empty, meaningless. And the thing is, obviously, with their the defense mechanisms that they have in place, so they use, control and manipulation and, lying and all of that kind of thing. And they'll display that arrogance as well. So this is why people will, you know, will question whether or not they actually miss you. But this kind of concept that they are missing us the way we would miss them is just not correct. And I would suggest that maybe reading some of H.G. Tudor's work around this stuff would be a really good starting point. H.G. is a narcissist, and he will be the first person to tell you that vacuums and human beings, you know, serve the same kind of purpose. They are a tool, an appliance, something to get the job done. They are replaceable. You know, HG doesn't sit around missing the vacuum that he had before the one he has now. The only time he will think about the previous vacuum is when the vacuum he has now isn't working properly. And he may then think, I need a new vacuum. The one that I had before was good, right? But he's certainly not, you know, this is not, he's not sitting at home crying on the weekends. He's not devastated beyond belief. You know, and I think it's really important because I'm seeing too many of these kinds of videos pop up. And what I think they're doing, these videos, is they're kind of really playing to people's need to feel significant to the narcissist. People's, you know, need to matter and be loved, you know, and unfortunately it just, it kind of keeps people confused mentally. It encourages more cognitive dissonance, you know, more confusion in the brain. You know, is he like this or is he like that? And when you're thinking of them, like I said, crying about it forever or holding a candle or a torch, you know, eternal flame kind of thing, that's giving the narcissist a far much more credit than they deserve. Okay, the fact is they used you, got what they wanted from you. When it wasn't convenient anymore or they thought they found something better, they dumped you, they discarded you, they were out of there. That's in essence, the narc relationship, you know? So if you are that person who is, you know, watching these types of videos because you want to hear that you really mattered to the narcissist and that they grieve and miss you the way you miss them, I'm sorry, darlings, but it's just not the case. They may have moments, and sure, they'll text you when they have those moments. When they, you know, when they do have those very brief moments where they feel something, they'll text you, they'll send you a love song, you know, they'll write you, they'll ring you, they'll try and get you back on the hook. But if you think that the day after they're going to feel the same, or that emotion is something that can sustain them, or that they can sustain for any period of time, you know, that is delusional. Okay, so don't drink the Kool-Aid, darlings. Right, you need to snap on out of it. Okay, snap out of it. All right, bye.